about to go on a cute New Year's date.
The way you're looking at me, swear that I am pretty for the first time in my life. I might be going manic.
Pink hair is back for a limited time. Hopefully I want to get it like professionally redone in February, but for now I kind of just used like the leftovers of what I had from the last couple times I did it. Also, every time I re-dye my hair, I use my bare hands, which I don't think is advised, but my hands are gonna look like this for a few days. Today is January 16th. I wasn't very good at talking really for the first half of this month in the video. I've been taking a lot more just random b-roll clips, which you'll see. For the first half of the month, my boyfriend was in town. We did lots of dinners with friends. Actually, as his Christmas gift, I planned a whole date night for us where we went to this really nice small plates place, which I had been wanting to try forever, and we loved it. I put some more like little reviews in the video. And then after dinner, we saw Fight Club, like in an old theater, which is one of his favorite movies, and I had never seen it all the way through, and I had been meaning to for like years and years. So we did that, and it was great. We had so much fun. Also, during one of the days, we drove down to North Carolina to see a few of our friends. I did not get a single clip of footage that day. We basically just drove down, went out to lunch, and then spent the entire rest of the day just lounging, chilling out with friends. We didn't really go anywhere else. We didn't really explore the town that we were in that much, like at all. We kind of just hung out with our friends. And then one of our other big things that happened that week was we did another day trip with my mom, and we went to the Pandora store. I wasn't with my boyfriend's family for Christmas. I was with my family. So I don't actually get to see his family until, well, I saw them a little bit before Christmas, but I don't get to see them again until February. So I went to Pandora to go pick out a gift for his mom as like a late Christmas gift for him to bring back with him. So I show you what I get later in the video. That was so much fun. I had never been like jewelry shopping before at all, and now I kind of just want to go back and like buy something for myself because I had so much fun. Yeah, so this week I am mainly just trying to catch up on work because I didn't really do a ton of work stuff while Zach was here. I am editing a publication. I put up an interview the other day. I'm also scheduling another interview for a couple weeks from now. I am getting back to Substack. I had 2 Substacks going up this week and 2 next week. I'm also trying to catch up on my reviews. I really need to get back to that today. I have a couple that I'm still trying to finish. So I'll be promoting those on my Instagram and my TikTok once those are all up. But tonight, it is the 17th. We are going to the event at the Poe Museum, and then we are going out to dinner, and then we're going to a show, and then I have like an after party for the show. My intentions for the night, I'm working on manifesting again, setting intentions. My intentions are: don't get too drunk, and therefore don't get too hungover, because I really don't think I can handle being hungover again tomorrow. My hangovers have been absolutely horrendous, and I just don't want to deal with it again right now. So a few drinks and a few waters and probably some food, and maybe get a tattoo like in the woods or something. Maybe get someone to cut my hair. Get a lot of evidence, photo and video evidence, because I've also been kind of bad at doing that. Make at least 3 new friends, and maybe steal some like physical item to take home with me, because I like doing that from shows. Not like merch, not like steal anything that's worth money. I mean like something like a set list or a guitar pick or something. you all are too this week. Big ice storm a few days ago, and gonna be a lot more snow this weekend, which I am so happy about. I love snow, I love ice, I love when it's cold because it feels like it's just never cold here anymore. So we're gonna make the most of the cold that we're getting. I am still undecided on how much I actually want to talk about my grad school updates on the internet. I don't want people to like know where I live. I didn't really talk about where I went for undergrad on like all of my public social things. I mean, I said it a little bit here and there, like after I graduated, I think. But in my last vlog, which I am privating videos now because I don't think a lot of my old videos are very good, and I kind of just wanted to like start fresh with it and do better with it. But I remember talking in my November and December videos about turning in my grad applications. So those were like 2 months ago now that I finished that, and you don't really hear anything back for like that whole 2 months, just like nothing, crickets, radio silence for like at least a month and a half anywhere you apply, which is not the most comforting feeling, especially when you are on like in a situation like me in a gap year where I feel like I've just been in transition for like months and months and months, and it just seems like, you know, I'm just ready for it to be over, ready to know something, anything for sure, ready to like actually have some sort of plan in motion. But I do have one little update, which is that I sent in my scholarship applications a month after the applications were due. They sent out scholarship applications. So I did apply for that. I applied for as much as I possibly could, like money-wise. And so now I still haven't heard anything back as far as my actual decision. But I guess after I find out like for sure that I got in, I'll know how much I will actually have to pay for it. But that is one big thing off my plate, which I'm really happy about. I feel day to day like I'm not that productive, but I have actually managed to get done all of the things that I wanted to get done. It's just that I'm always optimistic, and I think that I'm gonna do a bunch of other things that aren't urgent, and then I don't get around to those things because I'm tired after I do all the required things, and then I feel bad about it. I'm gonna try to stop doing that. But I have written 4 reviews in the past 2 weeks, which is exactly the amount that I want to be writing, so that's great. And then I did my scholarship applications, and I think mine actually turned out really well. I was really happy with them. So it's kind of the same thing with applying, which is that, like, you know, I know that if I don't get it, it's just because, you know, they only have one spot, one person to give it to or whatever, and they like already have someone doing something similar to what I'm doing, so I'm just not the right fit. It's not because I'm like a worse student than the other person or anything like that, and I know that, which makes it better, but you know, I would still have to pay for it. What else? I haven't been working on the book, which I think is the big thing that's been like stressing me out, is that I know that like this is my book and I'm on my timeline and whatever, but I just haven't worked on it in a while, and I really would like to get back to that. So I think tomorrow is going to be my day to do that. I submitted all of my scholarship applications yesterday, and after I submitted them, I just watched a movie. I was like, I can take the night off from writing reviews because I did a big thing that I needed to do. So, and also since Zach left, I have been keeping up with my Substack again. So I did a regular music history column, and then I did a haterade, and then I did, I started a new series, and I did a members post. And now this week I still have to write my personal essay, my reflective for the month, which I do at the end of every month. I was kind of struggling to write it this morning, and so I kind of resolved to like push it until tonight to see if I could like get some ideas flowing in between then. So we'll see if I manage to write anything substantial tonight. If not, I can do it in the morning. Again, it's not a super big deal. No one will really care if it's not, you know, perfect by first thing in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, I've mainly just been trying to enjoy the snow. I've also been, I don't know if you can hear that. I think someone is trying to clean my street. I went on a walk in the snow yesterday and it was so nice. I love the cold, the chill, and the sun. It's so nice. But yeah, I've just been trying to enjoy the snow. I've also been doing my other job quite a bit. I package online orders for a company and I do that for a few hours every week to like make some extra money here and there. I've also been thinking about like changing around my room a little bit. So maybe in March, once Zach gets here, because I am going to be gone for like a month and I'll make a video about that. I think once Zach is here, I'll get him to help me in a couple different room things.